PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code Cajun, all caps, CAJUN, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace.
Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It's our PWCC weekly auction recap number 106. Sorry I'm coming a little late this morning. Real estate's starting to pick up and I actually had a closing to do. But here we are. We're going to do the top 48 cards that sold last night on PWCC in the weekly auction number 106. Basketball cards only as usual. Let's start at the bottom. We got a Tyrese Maxey Optic Autograph Blue. These are serial number to 99. Color match. Pretty cool. Great player. Great up-and-coming player. One of the nicest little point guards in the NBA. $1,200 for that Maxey. And then I do want to take a quick peek into the Luka Doncic Silver Prism because this guy, I don't know if you heard, scored 73 freaking points in one of the most efficient games. Literally statistically one of the greatest games that's ever been played in the NBA. In the NBA last week, it sold for $1,230. I think you guys remember this card was like a $10,000 card at some point, and then people realized that like 5 of them sell every night. I've got the last 1 month pulled up for this card. It sold 28 times in a month, so basically a card a day. 2,272 is the pop. It sounds like a base pop, but it's not. It's the Silver Prism Parallel pop. Down 1.14% over the last month, which is, I guess, good news for Doncic collectors or fans of this card because this card has obviously been significantly darker red over the last 2 years. If you look at all sales, I did want to show you this. Just last night, the card sold 5 times. And so $1,230 on PWCC, $1,250 on eBay, $1,275 on eBay fixed price, $1,199 on eBay best offer, and then another $1,225 last night on eBay best offer. And then the day before that, it sold 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. And so, dude, I mean, that's 9 times in 48 hours the card sold. It's going to be that way for a really long time. If we do scroll back and we go look at the all-time graph, it is basically the hobby when it comes to commodity flagship type rookie cards. So that's your little kind of look in at the Luka Doncic Silver Prism PSA 10. 2003 Flair Final Edition. Never seen this card. Hot numbers. LeBron serial number to 500. It's a PSA 10, which makes it a pop 8. Does 1230 as well. Jerry West SGC 5 1230. LeBron James Contemporary Collection. I love this product. I don't own any of them, but I really like the look of these contemporary collections. There's a gold, there's a red. This regular one does 1260. The Jamal Mashburn Original 97 PMG Red PSA 5, which this looks like a great PSA 5 to me. Normally you can see a lot more white than that on the edges and the corners, but these were serial numbered to 100, but we know there's only 90 because 10 were green. This card sold for $1,290, and I can tell you as a person who tried to put the entire set together, this means the PMG Reds, at least certain players, are down because I was paying right at $1,000 for raw commons, like Vitaly Potapenko raw, $1,000. Del Curry raw, $1,000. And so I consider Jamal Mashburn anything but a common. He's a semi-star, I guess, if you wanted to give him something. I mean, he's a great player during his era, but I mean, as far as collectability today, we'll call him a semi-star. $1,290 seems really low to me. I think this card would have been significantly more valuable about a year and a half, 2 years ago when I was looking at it and messing with him. Black 1 of 1 Zach LaVine. Black Shimmer 1 of 1 Zach LaVine, $1,350. Tatum Rookie Impeccable Autograph PSA 9, serial number to 99, does $1,350. Luka Doncic Optic Autograph, not a refractor autograph, just I think a base autograph. PSA 9 does $1,440. No grade for the autograph. Steph Patch Auto Colossal from 2012 National Treasure. Steph still looked a little bit like a baby back then still. $1,530, and then a Chronology Durant with, of course, the Seattle hat, and his nice suit right there. Serial number to 99 with the white Sharpie, the silver Sharpie. Sorry, it always adds that allure. I love these Chronology cards. I don't know much about the product, but I love the parallel, I should say, or the insert. But I do love the look of these cards. It's just got that kind of Court Kings type texture to it, and then it's usually a light colored Sharpie as well. $1,530 for that one. This Kevin Herter, no, I'm just kidding. It's an Alperen Şengün. It is a BGS 9.510. It is a rookie auto gold, serial number to 10, $1,590. Here's an insert that I am not at all familiar with. 1999 Fleer Focus Soar Subjects Vivid Parallel. This is a Pop 1. Only 2 are graded higher than this BGS 8. These were serial numbered to 50, featuring the great Shaquille O'Neal, 1,710. The Doc PSA 8 1972 rookie card does 1,770. I think I got that pulled up just to kind of give you guys an idea. The Doc's just sitting where it's always been, even over the last 3 months, up, down a little bit here and there, minus 5%. Over the last year, it's down though. Vintage is taking a little bit of a hit, just like the rest of the hobby. A Kareem, where he wrote a paragraph on here about how great he is, 2,250 for that PSA 4 with a 10 for the autograph. Here's another one, PSA 5 with a 10 for the autograph, 2,400. So 2,250, 2,400 right there. A laundry tag bird from Immaculate Collection. What a cool looking card that is. I don't know if it's got a 10 for the auto. It does look a little streaky. 2,310. That's a 1/1 laundry tag auto. And then a Kobe Black Refractor from 2002 Topps Chrome PSA 9. Those were serial numbered to 99 that year. $2,370 for that Kobe Refractor. Let's look this up. Let's look up the 2012 Kawhi Leonard, because I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Lurking in the shadows, completely, sneaking up on the entire NBA world and fans worldwide. The freaking Clippers are a game out of first in the West. What in the hell is going on? The Thunder and the Wolves are tied at the top, and then the Clippers are 1 game behind. This Kawhi Leonard sold for $2,640. It's a PSA 10 back when silver meant something. Pop 42. There you have it. There's 42 of these out there, and it ain't like it's a high pop card that's hard to grade. There's only been 185 graded by the big 2 grading companies. The gem rates are fine. It's not difficult to grade the damn card. It's hard to find the damn card. And this is what that Kawhi Leonard's done over the last 6 months. You can see he's dipped down here in October and November, but as the Clippers have surged, as Kawhi Leonard has shown himself to be an all-star and played healthy, stayed healthy, played very, very well, certainly played as a top 10 player in the NBA so far this season. We'll see if he can stay in one piece. The card sold for $2,640 last night, $2,750 a couple days ago, but it looks like over the last couple months it's actually on the uptick. There you go, up 17%. So a card to keep an eye on, a player to keep an eye on. If he wins a third one, I mean, there's not that many dudes that have 3 titles out there and 3 finals MVPs. So that's just something to keep an eye on. I know he's weird. I know he's boring. I know he's on the Clippers, but just keep an eye on that. The 97 Court Masters Kobe PSA 10. This is a tough ass card. $3,000 for this Court Masters. I've got it pulled up. There's only 23 of these in the world. Really tough pack odds. A card that we feature in the Michael Jordan hierarchy on the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel at length. For Jordan, 2 years data here in an era where cards are coming back. We're finding the bottom on most cards in the hobby. The Kobe Court Masters has given the big middle bird finger to the entire hobby and said, you know what, I'm going to run up 40.85%. In fact, it might even have been a little bit more impressive than that a few days ago, because the day before Christmas it sold for $32.40. But low pop Kobe stuff is actually doing okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Here's a really cool card. I know a lot of people don't collect the Wizards Jordan stuff, but this is a Jordan Wizards Kobe Lakers serial number to 25 BGS 8 dual patch, 3,120. Kobe Atomic 1996 Bowman's Best PSA 9 does 3,120. That is a rookie atomic refractor for Kobe right there. John Morant Horizontal serial number 275 National Treasures rookie patch auto does 3,240. And then we're going to go ahead and look up Doncic's best and only color match 2015 Prism rookie card. It is a BGS 9.5 Min Gem, and I've got it right here. What the hell is going on with this graph? For some reason, the card went from 2,800 all the way down to 1,500 in like a month, and then it shot all the way back up to 3,750. Then it's come down. Now it's going back up. Who knows what's going on with this card? Again, it's only serial numbered to 199, and it's a Pop 25 and a BGS 9.5. So crazy stuff going on with that. Subgrades with BGS cards tend to sometimes do that, where minimum gems are probably disrespected a little too much, and then maybe Gem Plus is probably respected a little bit too much, and that leads to those wild undulations. You'll see that when you look up the Michael Jordan 86 Fleer number 57 BGS 9.5. As the subgrades change, the values tend to change drastically. No paragraph, no autograph here. This is just the 1969 Kareem PSA 7, 3,480 for that card. Some girl 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James PSA 10 sells for $4,440. We've got the Tyrese Halliburton BGS 9, 10 for the autograph. This is a serial number to 25 parallel. I don't know what the parallel is called. Is it purple? I don't know. It's a parallel because I think the regular flawless is true RPAs are serial number 99 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not an expert on the product, but 4,560 for that Halliburton. He is named an all-star starter in the East, so congrats to you, Tyrese. And then this little child molester peeking out at you from the left wing, about to shoot a three that he's almost certainly going to miss because he can't shoot. 2021 National Treasures Gold Parallel, serial number to 10. Amazing, humongous, amazing multi-break patch with a nice clean auto. This is a 9.5 mixed gem. It's a pop 2. Of course, there's no BGS 10s because these cards are thick and impossible to grade. 4,800 for that Giddy. That's a really, really big Giddy card if you believe he's on the right path now. I will say this, my daughter and I went to a game, Pelicans versus Thunder, because I wanted to see that freak of nature, Chet Holmgren, and I wanted to see the master of herky jerky, SGA, dominate the Pelicans, and sure enough, they did. Both those guys had good games. Every single time Josh Giddey touched the ball, he was booed in New Orleans, Louisiana. So I almost feel for him, but then I remember he was sleeping with a 16-year-old, so I don't feel quite as sorry for him. But they booed his ass every single time for all 4 quarters that he touched the ball in that basketball game. 2018 contenders, Luka Doncic, ball chest auto premium, millions of descriptive words that can't even fit on the PSA label because there's 700 different variations of contenders. 4,800 for that Luka Doncic PSA 10. 2 Chrome Topps Curry rookies in a row go for 5,280 and 5,160. The Kobe 2012 Prism. If you thought I was lying and that the Kawhi Leonard was an anomaly at a pop 42, look at the Kobe pop right here. Pop 25, and look what this card's done over the last year, up 14%. So another Kobe card that's performing relatively well over the last year in the wake of some declining prices, generally speaking, not all, but generally speaking in the hobby. Pretty good looking 8.5 Jordan, quite off center, top to bottom and left to right, but the corners and edges look sort of crisp. This one does 58.80, and then the Interlake Jordan BGS 9 does 58.80 as well. I've got that one pulled up. Only 2 sales in the last full year. The card last sold for 46.80, then it went to 56.26, and then last night it did 58.80. So another Jordan card that looks like it's on the move, and this is not a PSA 10. This is that big ass poster card looking Interlake card. It's up 25% over the last 12 months. So good indicator right there for the Interlake collectors. Super, super rare. Serial number to 10. 10 out of 10 for math nerds all over the world. BGS 9 Kobe auto, 10 auto, pop 2, 4 graded higher, believe it or not. That would look really good with a gold label on the gold card. The silver, not so much. 6,300 for that card. The aforementioned SGA 2018 Flawless Premium Edition Platinum 1 of 1 BGS 9. No patch, no auto, just a card, right? Remember when we used to collect just cards? But this is a 1 of 1 card of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with a fresh cut, like a super, super recent high fade in that picture. Does $6,900. Then we've got the Curry, a Flawless serial number to 15, 29th year card, 7,200 for that minimum gem, 10 for the auto, and then a Galactic rookie. You don't see this card every day. A Galactic Nikola Jokic Panini Revolution, 7,200 for that BGS 9. That's a pop 3, 7 graded higher. Another patch auto Curry, and then we've got a 2013 Kobe. This card I know is rare because it's serial numbered to 5. And I've got this card. It's 1 out of 5 math nerds, and it's the Los Lakers on Noche Latino, or whatever it's called, Hispanic Culture Nights, right? He's wearing the Los Lakers shirt, which is pretty cool. But these reds from 2013, I did not know this until I started collecting Damian Lillard, but I picked up the red and the blue. I think those are both serial numbered to 5. One's like Target, one's Walmart, and it's retail only. I might be wrong on that. Somebody triple fact check me on that. But this is a very rare Kobe card. You may not see another one of these sell for a very long time. $7,800 for that Kobe. 8.5 BVG, whatever that is. I'm just kidding. People just, I don't understand it. Like, if you got a vintage card, you got to just put the thing in a PSA slab because that's kind of what vintage collectors are looking for. But maybe there's margins out there to crack that and put it in a PSA slab. Or maybe PSA would give it a 4. I don't know. Who knows? 8,700 for a BVG 8.5 Lou Alcindor with no subs on the front of the card. The Cracked Ice SGA, BGS 9.5. This is a mixed gem as well with a 10 for edges and a 9 for corners. These Cracked Ice autos are a big deal. I know they're huge in football. They're getting bigger in basketball. SGA is on fire. SGA is first team All-NBA. SGA has made his All-Star team. He's a starter in the All-Star game. 2018 Panini Contenders Cracked Ice SGA serial number to 25 goes for $9,000. And then a card that really hit home for me, I remember watching this game. I was actually working at a law firm in Houston, clerking over the summer while I was in law school, if I'm not mistaken. But I think this picture was from the game where Kobe threw the lob to Shaquille. And Shaquille dunked the ball, and then he ran back, and they hugged, and they won, and they beat the big bad Portland Trailblazers, who were a really, really fine cast of characters and a really good roster at the time. $9,900. This is a platinum medallion from 2000. It is serial numbered to 50 in that PSA 9 with none graded higher. Is only a pop 2. $9,900 for that really, really cool, memorable card. Any Lakers fan would love to have in their collection. 2010 Upper Deck World of Sports. Never heard of it. Sports Nation dual auto. A guy named LeBron James from St. Vincent St. Mary's and another guy named Michael Jeffrey Jordan from the University of North Carolina. This is serial number 2, a coincidental 23. It is a pop 1. It is a PSA 10 with no grade for the autos. It does $10,200. And then the top 3 here, guys, we got Anthony Edwards and then MJ. So the Anthony Edwards is a 2020 Select Black Disco 1 of 1 Premier level, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Premier level. It does $10,800 for that Black 1 of 1 Anthony Edwards. And then right next to it, a card that's near and dear to my heart. I actually did a deal with the great Andy of Indy B-Ball Exchange, one of the finest dealers in the country, and a gentleman and a scholar as well. He had 2 of these because he's a high roller and a big monster Jordan collector. I aspire to be just like him. He's got this card, and he's got 2 of them, and we're at the National. And he's like, I'm not selling any of my Jordans except the ones I have 2 of. I was like, well, what do you have 2 of? And he showed me this one. I was like, well, I need that one. And I like the silver on the silver. I usually don't collect BGS 9s, but I was like, it's a Jordan. It's the Fusion. It's serial number to 250. Let's get a deal done. Well, we got a deal done at a $10,000 trade value. And tonight it sells for $16,800. So in your face, Andy from B-Ball Card Exchange. He knows I'm joking, just kidding. I think we're both probably happy that this card's running because it's a good indication of the Jordan market, which we're a big part of. So, and again, hello, Andy, if somebody sends you this clip. 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan. Actually, let's look it up because this is what that card's done. This is about where we traded for it, right? The National was in July, so we got a deal done at around 10.5, something like that. But as you can see, since June, this card's run for 12.66 and then all the way up to 16.8. It's a serial number Jordan, and it's a pop 39, so up 27+% over the last year. Good news for the Jordan market there. And then this one really is kind of baffling to me. The 87 Fleer, it is an NBA gold label, and no matter what you guys think about those NBA stickers, this sticker does matter, and it does affect the ultimate sale price. This card sells for $19,200. It's the 1987 Fleer Jordan. It's only a pop 212, so about 2/3 the pop of the 86 Fleer number 57 rookie card. 42% this card's up over the last year. But before you get too excited, that's not it's really a good reminder, and I say this every time I do one of these damn videos, is that you can't just look at the beginning and the end, because this was an exceptional sale. It was the highest of the last 9 sales. The last sale was $12,200, which means the card would have been down about 8% over the last year. So the card was down 8% over the last year until New Year's Eve. And then because of this sale, it says up 42%. So as a seller, if you're trying to sell this card on eBay or work a deal, in a card show or whatever, you're going to say, well, the card's up 42%. It's running. You want to get it. It's hot. Here's the last comp, $19,200. And as a buyer, you're wanting to say, well, look, I've got 8 other sales that occurred during the last 12 months, and none of them were over $18,000, and most of them were under $13,000. So what is the real value of this card? That might just have been an exceptional copy with that NBA gold sticker. And so that's kind of the back and forth that you're going to see at card shows, and that's why we have so much fun making deals at card shows. But, again, let's look at the whole graph to tell the whole picture of this card. And if you really wanted to tell the whole picture, you could do this. Even with that exorbitant, insane last sale, the card sold 5 times for more than that right at the 2 years ago mark. So, you know, always take a look at the big picture. Always try to zoom out and make good, educated decisions. All right, sorry, I had to go quick today. I'm super, super jammed up. I got a lot of cross-country collection stuff going on, to be honest with you. If you guys want to support the channel, do me one big favor. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, for God's sakes, if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Cajun_cardboard. You can't miss me. And hit the bell icon for notifications on this YouTube channel. If you want to support the channel, buy and sell on PWCC. It's that simple. If you buy on PWCC, use the affiliate link that's in my YouTube description. If you sell on PWCC, it's even easier. In fact, I helped a gentleman yesterday submit about 90 raw cards to PWCC's weekly auction. He said, I don't want these cards. I want to get cash back. I don't want to go buy the cards I want. Actually, this guy, I want to go buy a bunch of wax and try to gamble and do that. And I said, you're an idiot. And he said, I know. And I was like, well, as long as you know it, then let's go do it. And so I helped him create a vault in about 1 minute, 2 minutes. He created a free PWCC vault. And then we created a submission where he's sending in 90 raw cards to sell. They'll get NBA certified. They'll get a grading condition heat map done. And those cards will go straight into the next PWCC weekly auction at his leisure. The money will show up in his account. If he wants the money in the account and buy on PWCC, great. If he wants the money in his actual bank account or in his pocket, all he's got to do is request a wire and they send it to you. So PWCC is a great way to buy and sell your cards, especially the cards you don't want. If you just, you don't want a penny pinch, you don't want to list everything on eBay, you don't want to deal with returns, you don't want to ship the damn cards, ship hundreds and ship 1,000 of them to PWCC. Let them do all the work and just wait for the money to show up in your account. It's really, sometimes it's not worth penny pinching on $9 cards just because you could get 11 for it on eBay. It's just not worth it. If you got any questions about the PWCC split, how much of the percentage that you get, they get, etc., it's all on the PWCCmarketplace.com site. It's really just that easy. It's a consignor. I mean, PWCC is a consignor and an auction house. It's a consignor just like every other consignor. Probstein, MC, DC, ComC, fill in the blanks, all those other consignors. People are doing all the work, selling your cards for you, and they're getting paid to do it. And PWCC is no different. The only thing I do ask is if you do send cards to PWCC, weekly, fixed, Premier, Marketplace, any auction platform on PWCC, raw, slabbed, whatever, use the promo code Cajun. You can't miss it. When you create a submission request, there's a little promo code section. It's Cajun, C-A-J-U-N. All capital letters, the little check mark will appear, and then you know that the cards that you're selling, a little chunk of PWCC's money, not your money, PWCC's money is going to come support the YouTube channel, the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel. So once again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let's go through our top 10. Sorry, let's do it again here. We got Jordan, Anthony Edwards. We got Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, really Kobe, SGA, and then we got Lou Alcindor, Kareem, Kobe, and Steph Curry. So there's your top 10 for this week. And then the big winner, of course, is the Jordan 87 Fleer, which ran hot and heavy. And then the Jordan 1998 Molten Metal Fusion, which ran really hot and heavy. Two big Jordan sales right there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which of these sales stood out to you? Let me know if there's anything I can do better, because I'm always trying to bring you guys the best and most consistent content on the hobby. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Peace.